Let's celebrate our HOD, Dr. Lawrence Espinosa. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you for bringing to our notice that very important information that Prof has been in this academic community for close to 41 years. Wow. Let's put the hands together for Prof. Okay, and then importantly too, one message that is indelible, that cannot be erased, is the fact that Prof was the pioneer of family dentistry residency.
Good morning, Professor Madukwe. Commonly called Madukwe. That's how we got in dentistry. I want to start by appreciating life because it's a good thing to retire. Some persons didn't get to this level, so they're able to like family. I want to appreciate Professor Madukwe. I would say Dr. Madukwe with me because that's the one I'm really used to. I want to appreciate Dr. Madukwe because it's one person that, during when we're growing up in dentistry, there was a time that we were scared to work on the same corridor with some persons. I will not mention names, yes. I was scared to work on. There's people I say I would jump down, I would take cover. But Dr. Madukwe wasn't like that. He was somebody that anytime and I could approach him anytime. And there was something he did to me, I'm going to say today. But I wasn't happy about it. The first time I ever got 0 in my life. The University of Benin was in oral biology. And when Dr. Madukwe gave me 0, he drew my eyes inside the 0. But I thank God that I passed the exam. It wasn't all those 0. I'm sure he didn't use them because that oral biology, I passed it very well. I was holding with 0. It was just like, okay, so now you go and read and learn more. Don't take oral biology for granted. So we are grateful to you for that. Thank you, Dr. Madukwe. You have been there for us. You have been a friend, not just a teacher. You have been a friend, very accessible. And we thank you and your beautiful work. You've always been there for the students. And it comes once in a man's life, you know that you begin and you end. Life must continue. Let me not say it's a pity because it's good to retire. We are retiring today. You are not leaving us. We are still there for you. I know you are still there for us. We can always call you. We have your number. You are somebody we can always approach at any time. It's been a beautiful experience with you. And I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you for the knowledge you have imparted in us. We will continue to uphold all the things you have taught us over the years. I will say may God bless you and your family.
Thank you so much, Professor Mercy Oko, the only female professor of oral medicine in Nigeria. No, it's not something. It says in Nigeria. In Nigeria. In both in South and in Nigeria. Congratulations again, ma'am. We appreciate your good works and thank you so much. Even Prof 0 could not prevent this one from happening. Congratulations, ma'am. We thank God for the opportunity that we have to continue to celebrate all of this good news. So very quickly, we want to welcome Professor Eddie Ehikameno. He's one person that also has gone through the Prof experience. I know you will have quite a lot to share with us. However little time you have, please just share with us and then privilege to Prof. Thanks.
Past 2 days at the airport for more than 1 week. Airborne for more than 1 week. About several countries. So they called me to me. I'll just try and say something. Professor Madukwe is one major mentor. I will tell you, perception is not anything. And that beyond being a dentist, you can do much more. And beyond following what they do here, is greater capacity to achieve so much. In fairness, I really am interested in forensic because today, first time I have forensic program. I say, well, forensic. I don't know. But take it or leave it. As an intimator, he always pushes people. He doesn't give up. And not people take part. So, madam, you are lucky to have it. And with the Madukwe, you don't know how lucky you are to retire. When I ask you this, when I retire, I say, you don't ask when are you retiring. You ask God bless the head. Because of the past 2-3 months, we have lost 10 professors. 10 professors for the past 3 months. Yes, this university. And I know about 50% of them. I'm not seeing everybody. I know very again. What's the number? So when you are alive to retire, you might not know the reality of benefit. So please, let's clap for Prof. I saw him some months ago at the Federal University of Madukwe Medical University. I was very, very impressed that he's actively engaged in activities to keep the cerebral cortex up to date. And that was my very. And in fairness, when I tasted the forensic you talk about so often, I knew that God is more than a person. I'll tell you why I say God is more than a person. When you see the teeth, you see your skin color, you say God is awesome. When you see the heart, the kidney, the organs, you say God is awesome. Have you ever imagined seeing those nano organs that can even be seen, one that cannot be seen, not even with a microscope, but that control the entire architecture? That's genomics. So when I veer into forensic and genomics, I said I have not started. I said the title of awesomeness for God is too small. It's too small. I think on the 17th or 18th oncology unit have invited report lecture on the role of epigenetic on cancer. Because it's a big word, it just magnified. And between me and you, they are the architect of some of those building blocks. You know the building blocks of God, you throw it away. You might not throw it away to your enemy. Your enemy. Yes. Out of my appreciation today, I give it to 4 times. Because no matter how much I detested him, he was a major pillar for me to know that I needed to develop myself. Yes. So don't cause your enemy. Pray for me. I started praying for my enemies years ago. Why? Because they stole my international passport. That matter is something to do with me. I cried like a baby. After crying, I recovered. But a year later, the Canada I could not go with the visa. I was the Canada to give a top down visa. A year later, I could go to more than 100 countries in the top down visa. So I say, if God is awesome, do not. It is easy to. I'm among people that to define my enemy. Pray for your enemy. So I say, when there's conspiracy, the conspiracy molds you, make you stronger, and know how we're going to have talk about how to make things better and better. And the diversity of dentistry is what people don't understand. Because when I came back from Canada after my postdoctoral, the first person that mocked us, I won't name name as we agree here, was our colleague in medicine. What is the business of dentistry in DNA of us? They will not tell you, what's your business? What's your business? The same people that ask what's our business. And the blessed some of them, I said, I'm blessed for them. We appreciate you. Wherever you are a source of inspiration to us. And between man and God, the system here consumes itself. So when you're able to survive, exit the problem, alive, we thank God. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Eddie Kameno. Very instructive words. I wish Prof did not allow us to blow this trumpet the way we really wanted to blow it to. Because all these things, more people need to hear. More people need to hear. I want to very much acknowledge Dr. Antonio Sabona, consultant oral magnification surgeon. Thank you for joining us. I'll give the opportunity to speak much later. We have all the way from Sokoto, Usman Danfodio University Teaching Hospital, Sokoto, a protege of Prof, consultant, family dentist, Dr. Obeide, Dr. Mike Obeide. You are welcome, sir. So in this order, very quickly, I will welcome Dr. Chris Akio very quickly. After that, I will have our nurses are going to speak, or representative of the nurses. First daughter will speak, and then Nurse Evosa will speak on behalf of the nurses, and then somebody will represent the secretarial staff as well. But at this point, I want us to welcome Dr. Chris Akio, MD CEO Rai Hospital, former commissioner of many things in Delta State. You're welcome, sir.
Okay, Prof, and to my teachers and colleagues, good morning. So we all have stories to tell about Dr. Madukwe. And I think my case was the first time in the history of exam that somebody can have, like, everybody in the class can just have 100% pass. And that was oral biology. Wow. That was Professor Madukwe. And we were wondering, I said, if you pass, you are passed. So why should I stop you? So that's one of his attributes. He was daring and very motivating. And it was from the interactions with his lectures in oral biology first that I realized that everybody really must not stay in a small box. It was 4 boxes there. You were either a surgeon, a restorative, and I realized that it was a big university in dentistry. So I had veered into public health, skewed into dentistry, courtesy of Professor Madukwe. We're doing a lot of work together outside the university with him. And only recently, because of his push, I am trying to marry. I have a PhD in public health and environmental health. I'm trying to marry the matrices of that area with dentistry, looking at dental plastics and looking at prosthetics in the environment. So it is push. They will just tell you something that looks irrelevant. And if you ponder about it, you find out it's an opening for a lot of body of knowledge that you can act on. I've been to his home. I've always related with him. I'm here to join my colleagues to thank you for giving us the insight that dentistry is not just a small box, it's a whole world. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. I want to give Dr. Osabona an opportunity to just say a few words. I know Dr. Osabona would like to say something before we allow the Dr. Bede should speak to as well. Dr. Bede, please, Dr. Bede, you say something. I don't come all the way from Sokoto and not say something. After Dr. Osabona, we have Dr. Bede, then Nurse Fumi, and Nurse Fosa in that order. Thank you, sir. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Anthony Osabona, former chairman of the Edo State, consultant to artificial surgery, University.
Thank you very much. All protocols duly observed. I see Dr. Akio here. Quite a while. I'm glad the spirit that you exhibit here. But it's not enough. Our celebrants, sir. HOD and members of the department and members of other departments of the School of Medicine. See, one thing I've admired, I'll go to other issues, but one thing I've admired, or when we started dentistry, was we knew that dentists could also do physiology. We didn't know about it. It was all about study of dentistry until when Prof said, I'm doing physiology. I have a physiology degree. I said, what? Physiology. What is physiology getting? You know, that was the beginning of our exposure to many things that dentistry that we could involve ourselves with in dentistry. Then, a few years later, we were discussing, and Prof said something about MBA and entrepreneurship. I said, Prof, in entrepreneurship, MBA, I said, talking about this. He said, yes. And I could offer services in the new department of entrepreneurship that was just evolving at that time in Union. And we went further. And there was a day, it was history. The Prof. And you see, so it's somebody that wants to get knowledge. And the knowledge is not only within the small, wide. And that's why he has gone and touched several. And that's the principle to building life. You have to learn from everywhere to make life meaningful, which is what I see. You see, when we started with, it's a long story. It's a long story, but just to put it on record, that OD, we did interview into another department, but certain factors, certain people felt that department wasn't for me, and they pushed me into other diagnosis. And I recall Professor Osho saying this: if you had sued the hospital university, you would be a millionaire. But I thank the DC, who in his wisdom corrected that without making much noise. That is to say, people need to understand the environment they are. Even as adults, as seniors, we make a lot of mistakes. So when I hear people say, oh, they are up there, you can make mistakes, so take it. You can make mistakes. That's what I got from my experiences there. That brought me to oral diagnosis. Now, I was the only staff in oral diagnosis. Only person here. And if you recall, so in one of the board of studies, I challenged the powers there. And I was ready for a fight. Now, this was it. Oral diagnosis was taken as a department, as one of those departments, irrelevant in the system. And so when I came in on board, we developed a pathway. Drew curriculum, did this, got people to help us, and luckily Professor Ogbede just joined. So we started doing so much. And a lot of people felt, we wanted to punish him, but he's doing so much. So why, And if you recall, sir, the headship came from oral surgery, something I fought against. Why should the headship of the department come from another department when there are staff there that could handle issues? And think for the department. And that was what was lacking there. Nobody thought for the department. Because everything was skewed to oral surgery. Until Professor Madukwe took charge of the department. That was when we had the voice. That was when they left us alone. We could do things. That is it. And Prof came in at that critical time to define what it should look like. So I give you the Prof for coming at that critical time to save us in the OD. No, I'm not in OD now, but it was a rescue mission. Save us in that department. So the personality of Professor Madukwe has touched all of us. He changed from oral diagnosis. He was in the peak, middle of all the movement to oral surgery. And I quite appreciate all the efforts he put into the whole processes. permit me to, at this juncture, also thank our dear Professor Ojo, who looked after our department, OD, who understood certain things, and so he wanted OD to go at that point. And so it was his wish. And so, sir, I'm quite happy. You know, yesterday I heard that you are now in the David. I never all the, and I quite thank the Lord that you are there to represent. I know it's your past knowledge, not only in the dentistry, but in several aspects of basic sciences, that you will uplift that institution. And I pray that the good Lord will grant you good health of body and mind to actualize your dreams for our community in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Agona. We appreciate your kind words and taking us down memory lane. Dr. Agona is a part and parcel of oral diagnosis and radiology, and we appreciate you, sir, for standing with us and standing by us. Very quickly, Dr. Mike Okwede, consultant family dentist, Usman Danfodio University Teaching Hospital, Sokoto. Welcome, sir.
I never expected to speak today. It's great dignitaries seated. Not the great privilege standing with the mic. Because of time, and I wouldn't want to waste too much time, I just take a few minutes to go down memory lane, line with our Dr. Agona. I remember when I entered dentistry, oral biology, it was an exam, and the prof set a question for us. You know, after reading much through the night, going through different areas of dentistry, oral biology rather. And the question was, what is in a tooth to study for 6 months? What is in the tooth to study for 6 months? Of course, we were off that, but it actually opened our eyes to know that dentistry was beyond just a tooth. And that's how the journey started. And then Prof gave us insight into different areas of dentistry, of which one of the reasons are family dentistry today. And I want to thank him because I know myself and Dr. Obe, we've had several conversations with him, you know, guidance, mentorship on how to go about certain things. Even till now, for those who are aware, we're still having some, rampants and fighting family dentistry against some other groups. And I know how Prof and also the instrumental, of course, I talk with the issue, Dr. Ubinosa and other great people. So I want to use the opportunity to actually appreciate Prof for his leadership role he played. Making us to know that dentistry is beyond just extraction, fillings, prosthetics and all that. That is a world of its own. And by God's grace, having a PhD in dental surgery, all because of Prof. Because of the insight to go to different areas and explore. So, Prof, thank you very much. Your legacy will not die. And the family of this place, you won't go correctly and Sokoto, but I always and will always be the part and person of this station. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mike Okwede. Very quickly, we want to take nurses to give their good messages. We start with first daughter, Nurse Fumi. Very quickly, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity to stand, speak out of my father here. In fact, I don't know. It's like a biological father to me. He made me to become what I am today. don't know you before. I think when I came for practical in 2002, that is when I know him at the old dentistry. Then in 2008, when I also tried to enter UBTH, he was the one that take up my matter. Even as at that time, some people that time different name they call him, they say it's a campaign manager for the late Professor Ibadi. But he said he doesn't care that he will make sure I get this job here. So that I want to say thank you, sir. Mommy, thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity to strengthen you. But the good work you have started, please, I don't know it. Continue because your children will definitely enjoy it. Then God will give you long life to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In Jesus' name.
Thank you very much, Prof. Fumi. I want to invite Nosefosa, also in our department of oral diagnosis. Nosefosa is one of the people that have helped our work at the A&E Dental Center. I want him to say a few things about possible thing.
Thank you very much. It's a very big role for the existing protocols. Following the existing protocols, I want to say congratulations to Professor Madukwe. This is a very great thing that is happening today. And we are grateful. Our heart is full of joy. Like like you said before, that we have wanted to make this very big, but because of some reasons, you said no, I should make it small. Thank God we are here. My experiences with Professor is not different from what other people have been talking about. One thing I like about him is he's just down to play. Someone that is down to earth. When you come approach him concerning anything, he will take it up. He has been instrumental to many of our nurses, the dental nursing profession here in UBTH. Like you have heard from the Tolu, if not for what Prof did, Prof had to move through all the difficulties to make sure that she was employed. And he has done that for so many other people. I remember my first experience with him when I did my transfer from Federal Medical Center to this place. He was even the one that called me. I didn't go and meet, he just called me. I said, my friend, I learned that you are not here. Do you know me? I said, yes, sir. You are one of the people that trained us when we did our posting in Unibank. Then when we came for posting. Ever since that time, anytime I go and meet him, discuss any matter, he will even call me some matters that I'm not aware of. Based on the fact that he has heard of it concerning me, he will call me to advise me. I say, my son, this is how you go. This is how you do it. So for that reason, I say thank you so much. You have played that fatherly role in almost everybody's life, and God will continue to bless you. God will uplift you and God will take you higher. And all your children will continue to celebrate you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Nosefosa. We appreciate your kind words. Prof's hands obviously have been everywhere, trying to make sure people get better, trying to build the profession, and trying to make sure individuals grow at their various levels. In our midst this morning is also another distinguished personality that has come through the ranks, and today she is a professor of prosthetic dentistry, and she's the HOD of prosthetics here in UBTH. Let's put our hands together for Professor Julie Omo as she meets Professor Madukwe. Please, our cups will go around shortly so that we can do a toast after this to Prof.
Good afternoon. I was almost going to say praise the Lord. I've known Prof way back. Long ago. Prof taught me oral biology. And Prof may not remember this story I'm going to tell, but I'm going to tell this story. When we wrote oral biology, in fact, we wrote MD. And in that MD, only 3 people passed at the sitting, and I was one of them. We now wrote oral biology. Everybody failed except 3, and I was not one of them. And you see that oral biology is a particular part in that course book. That when I get there, I'm like, this one cannot come out. I'll just jump in and I read it. And that was exactly what came out. And me being a good student, I don't ask, I don't talk. I just failed honorably. And when result came out, it was failed. And you know, the funny part was that my class were now saying, how come you joined us? I haven't passed MB3 at the city. You now paid oral biology. I said, okay. But you see, being a thorough student, I prepared for my receipt. But you know, this time, I didn't leave any stone unturned. And I remember very well I met Prof. I don't know if you still remember. Opposite my parents' street, my parents live at Ekenwan Road, Ozibo. The street opposite it, I met Prof. Prof said, come. Are you not 163? How you even got to know my math number tomorrow? I don't know. He said, are you not 163? I said, He said, you don't best write the exam. He's looking at me. What happened the first time? I said, you did so very well, no. I don't know about the other areas. So that was my first personal encounter with Prof. But you see, I've known him other than this setting. My sister-in-law worked in the wine in Africa Bank together. His sister-in-law, Dr. This young man, when I did my youth service, she was in Agbo, so I worked with her. And she had so many wonderful things to talk about Prof. Prof is a good cook. I didn't know it was from sister-in-law's mouth. I heard that he cooks very well. And when she goes over to his house, then he just takes over the kitchen and it's very good with food. Prof has influenced so many people. And I remember very well, he was instrumental to my doing my adjunct work in Calabar. He just called me one time. Don't you want to go to Calabar? Just the way he will call you like they've been saying. You don't even have to go and meet him. When he sees something good that will benefit you, he would call you. And that was how I went to Calabar. That was the first time I was going out to go and teach. And he encouraged me along the way and everything. So I've always known him. He has been a good person. The wife has been what a nanny. There's no way I can pass them without saying hi to them. Prof, thank you very much for your influence in my life.
Thank you so much, Prof. Julie. As people collect oral biology. Okay. Yes. Aside the picture gift which the department has given to Prof, we have also transferred the sum of 500,000 to his account. 500,000 naira. It's not confusing me. 500,000 naira. 500,000 naira has been transferred to Prof's account on behalf of the proteges and members of the Department of Oral Diagnosis and Radiology and Family Dentistry. Let's put our hands together one more time. Doings have started happening. The MD CEO Rahi Hospital, former commissioner of many things in Delta State, former SCD President Unibed, has added the sum of 100,000 naira to that endeavor. We thank you very much, sir. We really do appreciate. At this time, we're going to take a vote of thanks. We're going to take the toast. I believe everybody has a cup and there's wine in it. Dr. Uju Amo, consultant family dentist, University of Unity Hospital, will handle them. Thank you, ma'am.
So at this juncture, let's stand up to raise the glasses and cups for Prof. Yes, I'll just say a word or two because Prof is also my teacher and my father. I tell people that I have special friends in dentistry. Prof made a lot of friends from the corridor. You can hear it from all the stories. You just say, you come. You know they try, you know they grease me. You never see me this time. You know what acts of me. You know they acts of me. Prof is exactly. he's a teacher. He's concerned. He's a human being that is concerned about your life, your progress. So on that note, we give a toast for Prof to good health, to long life, to many beautiful things in his heart, the secret desires of his heart that God alone can grant him, that he will receive them all and indeed live to the fullest in this he asks. For he is a jolly good fellow.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ojo. Musical interlude. So let's put our hands together at this point as I turn it over to Professor Osawe Omoregi, Dean of Dentistry, University of Benin.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the organizers of this program, especially the head of the department, Oral Diagnosis and Radiology, Family Dentistry, for inviting me to this program. We were trying to work out all this program, whether it is a mental meeting and work for Prof. I couldn't approve it as a retirement. That is because Professor Madukwe is not only in one department, in the School of Dentistry and Family Dentistry in the hospital. He's also a member of the Department of Oral and Facial Pathology and Medicine. So one department can send him out. So it's as serious as that. Secondly, the University of Benin is not true with the services of Professor Madukwe. So, okay, you are listening to this. So we cannot permit the retirement to send it away when we have not sent it away. Let me recap that. I said it was inappropriate for one department to send you off. Because you are also in the Department of Oral and Facial Pathology. So one department can just wake up. In fact, it's family dentistry that is presenting an award to you today for retiring from UPTH. That's all that has happened. But I'll speak to this shortly. I'm going to talk from three perspectives. First of all, to celebrate my teacher. All right? He taught me oral, okay? And to also celebrate someone who has contributed immensely to the School of Dentistry. And then to think about, not just School of Dentistry, to the College of Medical Sciences. And then talk about his input as consultant and the first fellow and the pioneer for family dentistry in UPTH. I think you should clap for it. Going back as far back as 1991, he was my teacher in oral biology. I don't know how many of you were here. Yes. Okay, so it took me oral biology. I think oral biology is and you could see a man that all he could to make that specialty relevant. And let me here quickly say that he was the one that's working with us to ensure that the unit of oral biology was established. Was so much quality, and I'm sure I'm the right person to speak. Because everybody was teaching oral biology. It was not the course for it. It was not the course for it. Everybody. When he came in, with the tree oral biology, and put to that instead as the man in charge. Soju was the dean, so it was easier to be sure that he was on his own. Not everybody that was teaching oral was in charge. And I am going to move on with sure that they ran very well. For that, at the level of the college, the politics of the college was essentially sidelining dentistry. There was one person that was able to pull the forces of dentistry and basic medical sciences together to give dentistry a way to produce the first dental provost of the college. And also, we can't forget that. And that's it today. That has been the only dentist that have been college provost. And going further than the college, in the intrigues of residency and PhD training in the university, we were able to acquire both academic qualifications and work with Professor to ensure that the fellowship of family dentistry was given to him as the first person in this environment. The sacrifice they made, we cannot use words to say it. A lot of sacrifice was made, and he did that. He was also critical to his path of career to become a professor. But let's leave the rest to history, because even after the fellowship, he went through a lot of battle to become a professor. But that had so much implications, two major implications. Number one, he did not rest for acquiring fellowship of family dentistry. He brought family dentistry to the beginning. Was one of his students, one of his residents. At that time, we were able to accommodate family dentistry as a unit for diagnosis. I will speak to that very shortly. But beyond that, they needed to do a series of accreditation, and ultimately, under the dispensation of the current institute, they needed to have a family dentistry. We were among the people that rallied around to make faculty know that the family dentistry training is very much welcome in and eventually the family dentistry residency took off, and ultimately you now have a department of family dentistry. I think we should clap for him and acknowledge him. Having said that, I will not leave the matter without saying this, that family dentistry has still remained a challenge in spite of the effort he put in. But he left it in safe hands. Dr. Obede and then Dr. Musa were able to carry the mountain to the next level and ensure that family dentistry was sustained. And today, we are distant to the fact that family dentistry has come to stay. I want to thank you all for appreciating it by putting together this book. Lastly, nationwide, family dentistry has gone through challenges. He has played a role at the national level to ensure that he supports the training. But his own experience has been what we have been drawing into. When he was just telling me something, and I told him the backstory to the matter of how do we get family dentists to become professors in the academic environment. Those who have problems across the country, I was able to assist as chairman of deans to guide the faculty, college, as far as the north, to make sure that the next series of training of family dentists will be able to provide a path for professorship. And as I gather, we use this example to make it possible for others. It's another value, and it's a family dentist. So if the person that is having problem can go through oral biology, can become professor. And they have to bring back these documents to him to sign, to assess for that professor. Today we have a professor of oral biology, also in the north. Who is a family dentist? And in spite of that, there is a struggle for family dentists. And before I handed over last week at Chamber of Deans, I was able to solve that problem. We have now created an official document of the deans, and the family dentists will now play a role in the bench. We will teach records, AUC has approved for them. We have also recently added the odontology to it. In Benin, there's clinical epidemiology added to the process for family dentistry. For me, as dean, I have appointed a number of family dentists with the head of the vice chancellor. The health center have been committed to family dentistry in Unimed. days ago, I submitted a proposal for the Vice Chancellor to set up both dental clinic in health center, Igbo and Lekeon, and they are going to have to employ at least 4 dentists and 6 DSs. He said that kind of the family dentists, that the one we are going to be taking there, except otherwise we have new graduates who want to grow in family dentistry. We can then take them in there to do specialization in family dentistry. Not the one that after our employee go ahead and so that you run away. We will not do that. So we have created space for family dentists to now be inside the university environment. And at the national level, we are now agreed that the family dentist can climb around both as oral biology to become professor of oral biology, or climb around to become professor of dermatology, climb around to become professor of oral diagnosis. That's what we have agreed. But for the oral biology, you must have an academic qualification added to your fellowship. So to show that you either have anatomy, physiology, or oral biology. And the School of Dentistry has also approved for oral biology, masters and PhD. The document processing it. But the next academic section, oral biology will be available as masters and PhD. It's not really. So for those of you who are planning to send it for, we have not reached that point yet. But it's coming back as a visiting lecturer to assist us to run this program. Once again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to address the house and to join you to celebrate our teacher, mentor, a trailblazer for family dentists in Benin and people across the country. Thank you, sir.
Let's put our hands together one more time for Professor Osawe Omori, Professor of Oral Medicine. He is the former chairman, Association of Deans of Dentistry in Nigeria. Let's celebrate him one more time. Thank you, sir, for all that you do, especially for family dentistry here in Uniben UBTH and in Nigeria. And we're proud to hear of all of the lofty initiatives you have taken in that regard. But of course, today, yet again, the spotlight is on Professor Ikechukwu Udo Madukwe. Let's celebrate him again. A teacher, a mentor, a trailblazer. Now, we just heard that he is a politician. They were the ones that produced the first dental provost in the College of Medical Sciences, University of Benin. Let's put our hands together for him again. Okay, I want to acknowledge a few more people that have joined us here. We have from the Department of Pediatrics, Dentistry, Uniben UBTH. We have the head of department, Associate Professor Neka Chukuma. You're welcome, ma'am. And we also have Associate Professor Philip Ogodi. You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll get the mic to you, ma'am, very shortly so that on behalf of the department you can greet Prof. But very quickly, we want to also take we've entered into goodwill messages right away. I want to call very specially one of the politicians with us, and because he's an official member, or he's here, beyond being here as a resident in dentistry and having been trained by Prof, he's also an ESCO member of the Nigerian Medical Association, Financial Secretary, Nigerian Medical Association, Edo State, Dr. Aleto Jegede, a politician too. So I want you to just come quickly and greet Prof. Dr. Aleto, please come quickly and take your time. Let's put our hands together for him. Starting on existing protocol. Teachers all present. It's a great opportunity to be here as Special Secretary. We felicitate with you. We bless God for giving you wonderful years to have given so much meritorious service to the students and to count on knowledge, experience you have gathered over the years. And bless God for your life. Indeed, one of your students, our a teacher for life. We are indeed sending you forth in University of Benin and UBTH, but we cannot send you forth in a life member of the association, and we want to appreciate and reverence you.
Thank you very much, Financial Secretary, NMA Edo State, Dr. Aleto Ijegede. As we move forward, goodwill messages, let's put our hands together as we receive the Head of Department, Pediatric Dentistry, Associate Professor Neka Chukuma.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start on the existing protocol, and I want to sincerely, before I start, David, I'm not signing up. It's pediatric dentistry, not pediatric.
Pediatric dentistry, not a
So I had to clear that.
Thank you, ma'am.
So back to now. I want to heartily congratulate Professor Ike Chukwu Udo means peace. Madukwe. Let me start by saying he taught me. He was my first eye opener to dentistry. From year 3 second semester. And he was all 20 primary teeth and all 32 permanent teeth. All, and he will check all of them to make sure you got all the curvatures, the fissures, the teeth. It must be, in fact, he made us artists. If you not sabi, you go find sabi, but you must learn it. So when we are handling the neck of our students now and telling them, don't you know this is, if they don't know it, you know it, they need passion. So I want to sincerely appreciate him, and behind every successful man, this is why there. If not, dentistry even for dentistry, I know a lot of people stay absent, even to now, because all I'm typing. In fact, actually, what you type, God, you're just too much. You have to come and meet to understand that just. So we go way back from oral biology class to when so oral biology. So that was, if you don't know oral biology, if you not pass oral biology, you never start dentistry. So the first dentistry we were introduced to, it was one that kept us on our toes. So we want to appreciate you. Even when I came back as a resident, he didn't stop there. They always still encouraged us. He made sure we did our work. And even as a consultant, there was one day he came to our office and he told us, you have to do research so that you will promote. You have to, and he gave us something very valuable and even advised us on how to go about it. And today I'm standing before you as an associate professor. So from it's not me. We have to say thank you very much. We appreciate you. And want to thank you. Not have that peace of mind that you gave my phone and made sure that front was well taken care of. You wouldn't have had our time, or you would have come and talk with us. So I want to say congratulations. You are alive to reap the fruit of your labor. I can just bring my own bucket and join you. So congratulations very much. We appreciate you and all that you have done. And we are very grateful and we come to pass the battle and teach those behind us what you stood for. Thank you very much. On behalf of Dr. President, she had a
unexpected circumstances. That's why she's not here today. She really wanted to be here. So congratulations, very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, one more time. Let's celebrate Associate Professor Nick Chikoma, Head of Department, Pediatric Dentistry. Thank you, ma'am, for the correction. Please, ma'am, sign me out. Thank you, ma'am. And then, as has been acknowledged in absentia, Professor Adebola Ehizele, the Head of Department of Periodontology, sends her greetings as well. Okay, still acknowledging our heads of department here, I want to welcome to our midst and then welcome to the mic almost immediately Associate Professor Iyere Edetanle, trainers and teachers in this environment. Please come forward so that I can give you a good message from the Department of Oral, HOD, Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Consultant Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, sir. And I think before I will say anything, as regard my professor, my teacher, I have to first remove my cap. Well, sir, I want to the Department of Oral Material Surgery bring their warm greetings. And we all will actually be here, but because of exigencies of work, some in the world, some in theater, some still in A&E, but I said, no, I have to be here. Well, Professor Madukwe is someone that have taught me, or that taught me. You know, oral biology, that is what he taught us. And that is actually the base, that was actually the foundation we build on. I'm not saying that because it's here. We build on that foundation because, you know, that time, he taught us oral physiology and oral anatomy too. But that oral physiology was actually what lifted our motivation to say, okay, oh, I will go for residency, and this area of residency I will have to go for. He took his time, and when he comes to class, first, one thing I know him of is, he will look at your face and know, if first go one, if you are teaching a student and that student is not following, there's no work done. So first of all, he will come and look at you, are you okay? You say, yes, sir, before he will start teaching. And, you know, being who he is, you make sure that he finished his work, his syllabus. Whatever he comes, we make sure that he finished that lecture before he will leave. So, coming here today is not just for fun, but to actually appreciate you, sir, of what you have done for us. Today, some of our colleagues, we have a group, we have a platform before. And in that platform, you know, some of us are outside Nigeria, but, you know, most of the time we do talk about Professor Madukwe, how he has helped us, what he has done for us, and not only him, but all lecturers in the department. So we appreciate you people, sir, and especially Professor Madukwe for this same fault which your department decided to do today. And I also want to appreciate them and appreciate them. But this is the second same fault now that we are doing in this department, in this complex. So we are following suit and will come soon to also do ours. So thank you so much, the head of department. Thank you for those of us that also come to grace the occasion with him. It's not easy. Yeah. So we want to appreciate you, sir, and we pray that God will continue to guide you in all your endeavors, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Let's appreciate also Professor Iyere Edetanle for his kind words. We're going to move a little faster. There are a lot of goodwill messages that also came in verbally. There are a lot of goodwill messages that also came in verbally. I want to just drop this one at this point. Professor Ozo Okwekwe had some quick exigency that made him travel out of town. So he sends his regards, he sends his very special greetings, and he wants you to know, sir, that he appreciates you indeed. At this point, we're going to call up one of the people that Prof has trained. Prof has to sit down to hear this one. So before Prof takes his seat yet again, we all agree that anybody that passed through, all of us that passed through dentistry, passed through Prof, at least for the fact that we all were taught oral biology. That was our first introduction to dentistry, so to say, in our year 10. So Prof has had the singular honor for the period he was around and he taught to be the one to introduce us into dentistry. Let's put our hands together for Prof for that wonderful assignment that he has beautifully carried out. Yes, just walking in our midst, Professor Eddie Kameno. Welcome, sir, Head of Forensic Unit in Uniben. You're welcome, sir. We'll give you an opportunity to talk much later. I want to welcome one of the many consultants that Prof has produced from family dentistry. You know, Prof is on the oral biology side as a pioneer. He's also on the family dentistry side as a pioneer. Let's put our hands together as we receive consultant family dentistry, consultant family dentist in Delta State University Teaching Hospital, Okara, Dr. Kelvin Oro.
Good afternoon, everyone. The kind of existing protocol professors, associate professors, consultants, knowledge of professionals, colleagues. It is a rare opportunity for me to stand here today. And I cannot thoroughly do justice without writing this report. That will come in due course. Now, the journey, I'm going to summarize this. It's truly a long story. The journey started in 2000, where we did oral biology. And the Prof will not know this. The inspiration he has imputed in many people is for our international audience. There's a lot of people watching us online today. And I want to speak on behalf of some of them who have actually said this. Prof will not know the inspiration he has imbued in his disciples. I, for one, sat in a class, and many of my friends, because one is many of them, Prof knows all of them. We sat in a class where Prof gave us the exegesis of his journey into the academia. So he gave us the masters he had. So he tell you, we did this masters because of the financial management. We did this because we paid the reason for every single degree he had. That was an inspiration. And today, because of that, we first have 2 masters and a PhD in view. So that's the credit of Prof. We want to thank you, sir. You inspired a lot of us. You probably know about this. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Today, I'm also delve into the area where Prof taught us family values. You will not find many consultants or professors who should put their family in front. Madam, before she retired, they used to know her. But I went to the Prof's office, you will see them having family lunch. That was brilliant for me. And something we do not know some of our spouses, but Prof did this and it was open. Thank you, sir, for that motivation. And thank you, ma'am, for making yourself available. Thank you, God bless you, ma'am. And of course, the journey through family dentistry. I happen to have discussed this a lot with Prof. And when I did the icing on the cake of when I did my house job in usage pattern, and I heard Prof's name as part of those who inspired me to develop several areas in family dentistry in the UCH pattern. They had the Department of Neurology. I'm taking a bit of time, but this is important. Yes. The UCH pattern, they had dentistry for old people. They had dentistry for the young people.
Hello?
No, they had dentistry. They had dentistry for VIP. So there was a VIP in UCH. I think it was designed by one person. But the family dentists were in charge of that. I used to call in consultants for passing. I personally collected the patient for implants. At that time, in 2007, for 1 million naira. Patient paid that money, and the patient was seen by a professor of restorative dentistry in the VIP clinic. So I saw these things and saw the possibilities for family dentistry. And I said to myself, this is an area where you have a lot of space to exhibit yourself.
And I want to thank you, Prof. This is something I must continually thank you. We cannot thank you enough. So we'll always keep saying thank you. And you are not leaving us. Hope that, as has been said, we will come back as a district lecturer to support the dream and the dream of what is being on ground now. And also thank the friend and the father of the faculty, Professor Sawe. That truly wonderful. Really wonderful. I want also to thank Professor Eddie. Yes, one of the degrees I have, I diploma in forensic science. He encouraged me to do that. Thank you, sir. Prof, thank you very much. I will write this in a book, and that will be published. Thank you, sir.
Let's put a hands together for Dr. Kelvin Ore, consultant, family dentist, Delta State University Teaching Hospital, Ogara. Thank you for your very kind words. I think we need to appeal to Prof. This the family dentistry story, especially from the way Professor Omarige expounded it. We need to make sure that this is documented. So, Prof. Madukwe, please, you will help us, at least your very spare time, to put all this story into a book so that generations to come will know that this is the work that has been done in family dentistry here in UVTH. One more time, let's celebrate Professor Ikechukwu Madukwe. Yes, Dr. Neka told us that Udo means Udo means peace. So Prof indeed is a man of peace, regardless of all of the challenges that we have continually faced here. Now, we will do a quick presentation before we excuse our dean. But before that, I want to welcome very specially Dr. Chris Ekiyo, MDC of Hospital, former commissioner in Delta State, former SUB president. We're on that level where we're doing all this. Prof has produced politicians. So all the political associates are here as well to support this ceremony. So very quickly, on behalf of the department, we want to request the Dean of Dentistry to help us with this presentation. We did a very lovely representation of Prof. Madukwe, which we want to present to him officially, and Professor Sawe Omarige will help us present it alongside our head of department, Dr. Ibinosa. So I'll allow Professor Omarige to coordinate that very quickly.
Thank you very much. I'm impressed to see this effort. I'm also told that apart from this presentation, some cash award has also been paid to it. This will be the presentation we have from the history. They will now unveil the they will now take the proper slap. But that will be God. Welcome. Proceed. On behalf of the Department of Family Dentistry, Mr. Benin, we should present this special award to you as pioneer, professor in the department, clerical consultant, family dentist, and for all your contributions. But the ones we are seeing on ground now are evidence of your hard work and support for family dentistry. On behalf of this department, present this award. I want Madam to join us to receive it. Yes. Presented like this. Thank you very much. Can we have a snap?
All the paparazzis, are we done?
So we will now unveil it.
All right, so we'll allow Prof to unveil the very special package anyhow he wants to unveil it.
as what is ordained is, remember that this presentation was done as a physical award. There is a letter award that will be presented in cash. That one, I can assure you that brother will manage it. Deeply supported, yes. And Mrs. Madukwe has always been ably supporting her husband. We are thankful for that. Dr. Amaka, the way this thing is tied, we'll look for 6 or 9. 9. Okay, well, this is all right. That's good. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, that was supposed to be small paparazzi. Wow. Let's put the hands together for Prof. From the Department of Oral Diagnosis and Radiology, Family Dentistry, we want to say congratulations on your retirement, Prof. Congratulations. So, Ikechukwu Odo Madukwe. With our fellows in family dentistry, please just join in the picture very quickly, and then our guests that are around. I'll just stand behind. We welcome our coordinator, Professor Messi Oko. Let's just try to join in behind. Fellows and consultants here, professors here, please let's join in this picture. Yes, LMA 2, LMA 7. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you all so much. Yes, all the residents in family dentistry. Professor Samuel, thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you for this special. Okay, the professors, okay, the HODs and professors that were trained by Prof. Please, let's come and join this picture very specially. HODs present, coordinator, and professors that were trained by Professor Madukwe, please join in the picture. After this, then we'll have residents in family dentistry. Okay, family dentistry department, consultants, family dentistry consultant, family dentistry departments. For residents, we want our picture. We shall want our picture. Family dentistry staff, Department of Family Dentistry. Please come and join them. Joseph, are you okay? We have both staff past and present. They are all here represented to celebrate with Professor Madukwe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I beg we could not face residents and fellows and consultants, please. Let's go.